Powers don't make you any better. Having power doesn't make one better. It all begins with a wish, with a desire, and a will to make that wish a reality. Power is just a means to an end, but if your end is constantly shifting, then your power is whimsy, flimsy, something that can go and mislead you in any direction. So when you're powerful and you gain even more power or responsibility, it's like, what are you sacrificing? What are you losing? What are you giving? There's a certain loneliness when it comes to great power. So it's maddening in a sense, because you can be so lonely being weak too. And I feel like that's the beauty of it. You can be lonely powerful, and you can be lonely as a weakling or somebody disempowered. The truth of the matter is, loneliness can creep in from many sides of life, even when you're not expecting it or looking for it. When you finally realize that you've been living your life like some demonic knight, charging without halt, everybody around you falls off and nobody else is there except you and some horses that you see and a carriage that's being drawn, and you push into the sky, but it's just you. It's just you. So it's like, what purpose do you really have besides to teach and to uplift and to help others, even when they're stupid and redundant and arrogant and disrespectful and shitty? What other choices do you have? What are you going to do? Are you going to take their breath away? Are you going to make them decompose like some worms in the streets? I don't think so. If you were to do that, then what was the purpose of all your grinding, of all your journeying? What was the purpose of all that loneliness? Did you become more powerful so that you could create more loneliness and more division? Is that what you desired? I think it was a case that you never desired that. But there's one thing that people don't notice. Through that loneliness, staying dedicated to your purpose, your fire grows and your power grows. The thing is, once your power grows, those limitations that you used to live by, out of respect and maybe even fear, vanish. Because what is left to fear? What is there left to fear besides others? So then what? They want to control you through fear? But if you're fearless, then what's left? It's either dominate or be dominated. Maybe that's too simplistic of a way to look at it. But at the same time, it's also like live and let live. Co-creation. Sometimes we're just not in alignment for co-creation. Sometimes I want nothing to do with you, and sometimes I want everything to do with you. So there's a disconnect. And it's hard to come into reconciliation with that. I'm working on my anger issues, but the truth of the matter is, I've never found anybody that truly resonates with the type of life that I want. Maybe there's been instances or moments, but those moments are fleeting because they're only instances where I can be with them. They don't live their life in that moment. That was just a second in a lifetime, and it comes and goes, you know? But when everyone else is out partying and drinking alcohol and enjoying the moon, it's like all you want to do is get away from them.